So we're at the historic Cedar Falls Little Red Schoolhouse. It was a one-room schoolhouse. Me and my sister came here a couple times as kids, and it's funny, this is one of those sites I wanted to come back to as an adult, and I could never quite remember where it was. And I got lost driving around today and just happened to be here. And the great thing is that I went inside, checked the place out, and they were completely fine with me going inside and filming. So we're gonna go inside and take a look at this place. So these are all the different schoolhouses that were in the town of Bennington. And they're all numbered number 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 is the building we're in right now. Some of these pictures are just so cool. They're like that one with the snow. And they've actually got some artifacts over here, like these baseball mitts. It looks like an old-timey leather football helmet down here. Portrait of the school. Lunch pails. They used to have where you could come and mess with this stuff, but thanks to the COVID outbreak, they don't want people touching it, obviously. An old-timey sled. My dad used to have a sled like that in our garage, and he got at an antique store on display once. Never used it, he just wanted to have the sled. So it says they need pictures of schoolhouses number 7, 8, and 9, and they're always looking for them. Among these things over here, we do have a rocking chair. It has some plaque that I can't read on it, though. But up here we have this cord, and that is for the bell. And they would normally let people ring that, but again, with COVID, they don't want anybody touching that stuff. So they were nice enough to actually let me just wander into the schoolhouse on my own here, film. Portraits of some of the presidents up here. I was looking over this glass case with all these books in it. I love these fairy tales. Like such great copies, Tom Sawyer. That's how we ended up here though with when we were kids, was books. My sister was constantly reading like Little House on the Prairie. And watching the TV show, she was just obsessed with it. And she always wanted to see a one-room schoolhouse, and this was here, and we drive by it all the time. So I'm coming here a couple of times. Used to let you sit in the desk, obviously they're not allowing that, but they do have this one bench out here. I was told I could sit behind the teacher's desk to film, but I think we're going to skip that. Let's see, there's some information up here. It was built in 1909, closed in 56. It was moved to Cedar Falls, Iowa in 68. And then it was at a different location up the street, they told me, and then it was put in this location in 88. This old globe is amazing. They've actually got some rules for the teachers over here. I'm not going to go back there and film them, but we're going over these when I was in here a little bit ago. And they had things like a male teacher could date, but it was only like once a week, but twice a week if you were a churchgoer. And if you were a female teacher, you weren't allowed to date at all for the entire time you were teaching.
Also, your reading was regulated.
The Song of Iowa, do you know that song? I don't. I've actually never seen. Well, I mean, I probably saw that as a kid, but I don't know the tune.
I can't recall it. Probably sang it a long time ago.
There's these old charts in here, and see, I was always into cartography. Like as a kid, I'd get National Geographic and look over the maps. Remember that episode of Frasier where there's someone going camping and he's like, I couldn't sleep because you ordered the map with the flashlight with the National Geographic analysis. Goes, I was looking at the maps, and Fraser's like, that's what makes it so. That was me. All the other kids be like, there's naked people in these, and I'm like, dude, this map of Machu Picchu is incredible. So here's an old-timey map of Iowa. I wonder if there's a date on this anywhere. Down here. And I'm looking at the stop, I'm not focused right, but no, that doesn't actually have a date. That's pretty cool though, with all the different stuff and the people. This would be cool to have scanned and put up online. Some old diplomas. Oh, check out all the little toys up here. There's like the ball and cup. Marbles. The ball and cup is quite popular thanks to Family Guy, of all things.
We are very proud of that.
You got another bookshelf that has all your world books and some reading materials in it. And I love the stove though. You just got this one stove. Well, those things would usually heat the place up pretty good. I think we came here in the winter once. They had that going. Do you recall what the classrooms? I think something's like first through sixth grade or something. I know they told us when we took the tour, and it's hard to imagine like
first through fifth or sixth.
Fifth or sixth, all in this one room. And I mean, that's a pretty decent sized classroom. And I think you have all those kids, like, you're teaching the kids over here to read, but you're teaching the ones over here, like, how to divide fractions. Like, you'd think that would get confusing.
I think it would.
I do like this ceiling, though. I mean, you know, like, this is just like an old farm school, and it's got this fancy, like, Art Deco ceiling that you wouldn't see anywhere else. We've got our flag up here. It's a 48-star flag, but they got a plaque over here talking about when the school was originally built, it would have only had a flag with 46. I love these rules. Raise your hand to use one finger to speak, 2 to use the bathroom, 3 to sharpen a pencil, 4 to get a drink, and 5 for the help from the teacher. And you know that 4 to get a drink, that was you go to the pump outside. Are you carving your name into the desk?
I'm just surprised I can actually still fit in the desk.
So now I do wish we had a dunce cap, but they didn't have one in here. So we'll actually have to get a picture of it because they do have the pump outside. But yeah, I bet that is you hold the fingers up to get a drink and you go outside to the pump. So yeah, here's our pump outside the schoolhouse. I guess you'd hold up, what was it, 4 fingers, and you can come out here to the pump?
Yeah.
I'll get a shot of this from outside. I really got to back up, man. There's the bell. I just cannot get any good shots. Apparently, I'm deficient of cinematography skills today. But they do have a little gazebo out here, their restroom, and then there's this little information hut off this way. I'm not going to go over there. I don't think it. I think that just has to do with the city itself.
That was an old gas station.
Oh, well, we are good. Let's go check it out. It was an old gas station. All right, so here's our old gas station. Almost looks like an old-timey barber shop. It just needs the pole. Oh, yeah, no, check out the pumps. I always love these pumps because the gas was actually in the top, so you could, like, see how much gas is in these. These things are always cool. And here they've got some information on the city. Go inside. Oh, this is cool. That across the street is the Ice House, by the way. That's another place, another historic place. I remember going there as a kid at least once. Yeah, no. Oh, that glass is cool. That's the bad thing. It's like all glass in here, so I'm getting like all kinds of glare, but I don't care. I'm still putting this up on. Oh, here we go. Here's a shot of it in service. Service station in service. The Glenn Brothers, it says. Yeah, so this is cool. Often you see like an old gas station that's like a little museum to gas station. But I like how it's got all this information like Waterloo, Cedar Falls area, historic sites to visit. This is a great use of this spot. So I wasn't able to get a definitive answer, but we did talk to the curators at the schoolhouse today, and they went through the books. They weren't 100%, but they said they're pretty sure that the schoolhouse was a house 1st through 8th grades. So we're in the right ballpark, so to speak. It is a lot of people in one classroom. They even pointed out that the desks were at different sizes for the different age groups. So that was pretty cool, something I didn't know, and we can throw that out there for you now. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was kind of just impromptu and off the wall. Thanks for watching.